Good morning, everybody. This is Northwest UFO Chasers podcast. And I've rewritten my politics article to basically synopsize what's going on in the world. And if you go to the site, you'll see that I've broken it down. There's State of the Union. We go into World Foreign Policy, State of the Union. And then I break, NBC Meet the Press with Chuck Todd, ABC, Fox News. And then if it's hyperlinked, it'll take you to either a live broadcast or a taped version. And then this is what Donald Trump is tweeting lately, and Adam Schiff also. And plus whatever substantive political element in the video that I want to portray. But what I want to talk about specifically today, and then I also want to mention real quick over here is the index to my book, the channel that you can go and like and subscribe, that you'll find, many interesting things on. Okay, let's get back into politics for a minute. And this is just my opinion only, because I've been following this case, and I am an amicus curiae, contractor officer for the Department of Defense. And, we work extremely hard to learn this skill. And it basically takes a tremendous amount of education, because it's an administrative investigator skill set that has the ability to basically bullet, electronically, encrypt, transfer data, this element, and that is used to substantiate and becomes case and court record, and is used in shepherdization to provide precedent to Supreme Court justices and things like that. And it's also used and can be used to, they make requests to us to shepherdize the case, so that the attorneys, the amicus curiae attorneys, can write their briefs and present that to the courts. It's usually a third-party rendered decision. Although, when the way that the United States government works is they hire contractors that do this work, that provide the information back to government. And but it's, again, PhD, amicus curiae, Juris Doctorate. So what I'm saying is PhD in law, contractor in government, working for the Department of Defense, basically definitely deep state. In my regard, I was injured in war theater by IED blast explosion in Pakistan in 2007. And so anyway, I'm stationed here in Westport, Washington. That's where I live now. And I want to talk specifically about the State of the Union, because I believe that we are having a constitutional crisis. And you can go and read the article, and I get pretty worked up about this, but I mean, the FBI has gone rogue. They're raiding Michael Cohen, an attorney who works with the FBI on a regular basis and is a bulldog attorney. They've created a scenario by which now the FBI is going to have to in-camera review, because I can guarantee you Michael Cohen is going to have the FBI tied up in court for a multitude of issues surrounding the inappropriate nature of client-attorney privilege. Anyway, so this is going, and this is Jay Sekulow, Ty Cobb. This now has exposed Robert Mueller, basically James Comey, the linkage of the illegal obtained FISA warrant, okay, and gets into Lisa Page, Peter Strzok, and then over at the Department of Justice, Bruce Orr, and then his wife that worked for GPS, Nellie Orr, and I mean it just, we have the connections to everything. Okay, I mean, this is just totally ridiculous, and I mean, it's a legal term in the industry called witch hunt. Okay, now, one of the main things that's going on, okay, that's extremely important in the world right now, okay, and the president should be aware of this, okay, is these chemical, we know about the chemical releases in Syria, but what they're not telling you is these chemical trail weapons and contracts for delivery of chemical trails must end and stop now. Contracts with Boeing and the United States Navy over Grays Harbor, Washington, are delivering some type of sun diffusement product, and it is causing tremendous health effects in the disabled and elderly. I personally have submitted complaint to the Washington State Attorney General, Governor Jay Inslee. I have notified the FAA and the Department of Justice, and am now convinced that the Department of Defense is involved. The chemical trail drift from Syria is also causing health effects in the disabled and the elderly in Westport, Washington State. We, the people, demand that Congress either provide sunshine hearings on the delivery of chemical trails for geoengineering, and or the people seek injunction relief from government on these illegally obtained Boeing United States Navy delivery of chemical trail diffusion of sun contracts over the Grays Harbor County, Washington State area. Okay? I mean, come on. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Northwest UFO Chasers podcast.